Happy Sunday. This is Bobby and JJ Radio. We have our co-host hanging out with Bobby and I, Mr. Abel Longoria of Goosehead Insurance. Abel, he's a legacy in the insurance world. His dad was an insurance agent forever.
Him and his beard are legacies.
Yeah, they're both legacies in their own right. But he's had his own company for 3 years now, which is this upcoming company that is just blazing trails, which is Goosehead Insurance. First of all, I want to say thanks for hanging out with us on another Sunday.
That's right. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, brother. So let's go right into it. Tell us everything about your business.
Well, my business is amazing, first of all. But no, It's actually an insurance brokerage. Nobody likes to shop for insurance, so that's what we do for our clients.
I do that every weekend. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you guys like to shop for insurance. Okay. Why aren't you calling me for that?
I call you every week.
Oh, gosh, I must be missing those calls.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed in you, Bobby.
It's a week and you don't answer.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's right. But anyways, I can shop the market for my clients. We represent more A-rated carriers than anybody that you're going to find in the state.
Sure.
So it's a very efficient use of your time.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to just answer a couple questions, and then we're going to get you off the phone so you can get back to your day. We'll shop the market for you, give you a call back with the best options, and go from there. So we can, effectively maybe spending 15 to 20 minutes, you can shop 30 different companies with us.
And you're going to go to some of the companies that maybe somebody would go directly to, and you might even get a better deal than they could get.
Absolutely, yes. We have carriers that only we represent, that no other agency in the state you can work with, like QBE. We also have Encompass, and we're also about to pick up Allstate, which is crazy. We're actually going to be the first brokerage outside of actual Allstate agents that will be able to sell that product.
So what would be the difference if somebody called Allstate directly or somebody called you and you...
So with us, when we have Allstate, we'll be able to do everything an Allstate agent can do. Plus, we'll be able to shop with other companies like MetLife, Safeco, Travelers.
So it might be another company that's given a much better deal.
Absolutely.
So, they would have never known
it
because they went to one company and you're able to shop multiple.
Exactly. Yeah, the companies that people are familiar with are very antiquated. State Farm, USAA. You go to one shop, you get one quote, and then it's up to you to find anything else after that.
Yeah.
And then once you've gone through that process, you're like, most people are just like, uncle. Like, I'm just going to stick with you because it was so much of a hassle.
And nobody likes to deal with it. Yes, exactly. And so, we get this all the time. We'll be calling people or like, we'll have to do a deal because they couldn't find a good enough deal for their mortgage. And we get them on the phone. They're like, oh, I'm sick of dealing with insurance people. Like if you just deal with us, you're never going to have that issue. We're so efficient. We do a lot for you in very little amount of time. And we explain everything in a way to where you're actually going to understand it as well.
So what do you feel that separates you from some of these other people that we're talking about? If you're going straight to, like, let's say some big USA conglomerate.
Sure. Well, what we already said, having a lot of options is number one thing right there. But also we create a really nice, user-friendly client experience. I think it really is the best experience. And a lot of it starts with our quote forms.
Sure.
I know it's kind of basic and boring, but having a quote form that you can send to the client that is very, something that they can digest, they can understand easily is literally, it actually doesn't exist in the insurance market right now.
So I got insurance with you.
Mm-hmm.
You called me, you asked me about the house. I told you exactly address and
it was a mobile home, but
he called me back the next day and said, hey, this is your best option. This is another option, but this is your best option. I'm like, good, I'll go with the best option. So he did everything for me, so I really didn't have to do anything. So I can see where it's very, very easy. I'm not shopping around. I'm not looking for a better deal. It's one stop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Tell me about your background, because I like how you were kind of born into this.
It's true. My mom has been a claims adjuster at USAA my whole life, and my dad has been a State Farm agent my whole life. So I would get picked up from school, and I was listening to my mom or dad talk to me about whatever claim issue they were dealing with that day. So I've only been in the industry for 3 years, but I do feel like I have a lot of knowledge and things that I learned just through osmosis, being with my family.
For sure.
I really do, like I say it as a joke, but it is kind of true. Like, I do have insurance running through my veins.
And a big beard.
I was born to protect you.
And a wonderful beard.
Wonderful beard, yes. Big beards are scary. This is an amazing beard. Let's not get that twisted.
It's actually pretty impressive, to be honest with you.
Thank you guys.
So
it's a lot of work.
Let's talk about the staff or the company that you're working with here in San Antonio.
Sure. Well, it actually gets a lot deeper than just San Antonio. I have 2 guys in my office, 2 account managers who are awesome. Very blessed to have them, Eric and Justin. But we also have a really big support staff up in Dallas for our corporate environment. They help us with training. They're always adding new companies that we can bring on. And big part is they help us out with service. Like, a common issue that you're going to get with State Farm agents is they don't answer the phone. a State Farm agent is going to have to do everything. This is my dad. This is why I can say this. I love him, but it's a hard operation to run. Got to sell, you got to recruit, you got to train your people, and then on top of that, you have to manage your book and service it. I still do have a hand with all my clients, but we also have a service center up in Dallas, very, very similar to USAA,
right?
Very, very similar to Geico. If you call them, you're never going to get voicemail. And that's a promise that a lot of those captive agents just can't provide. I
can actually attest to that because the clients that we have given you with this the storm of the century for Texas, everyone called you directly. They got you on the phone, and they're actually pretty shocked.
Yeah, it happens. And actually and a lot of times I mean, when I need to be there, I'm definitely answering the phone and things like that as well. But when I can't, because I'm only one person or my office is busy, whatever the case may be, that's why we have that service center there for fast.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And if you want to get hold of Mr. Abel Longoria, they can find you at
www.agentable.com.